Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PED. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where all these red and green line annotations are coming from. And like yesterday, today was a pretty crazy day. And now the chart, though, gets pretty tricky to talk about from a presentation standpoint because there's a lot of it depends that goes into it. What do I mean by it depends? Well, it truly does depend on your perspective. What do I mean by that? Well, let's just say that, for example, you are a day trader and you bought right there, or who knows, maybe you bought right there or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying. Then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there was a pretty big pullback. But from the big picture of it all, the bulls do still have a chance to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about more so the big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trading type viewpoint going into the trade. And what I want to do here is just really clean up the chart here so we can, focus on, what seems to be, I think, in my mind, a very simplistic way to look at the chart, and that has to do with $2. Now, I'm not going to call it $2 make or break, but the reason I would still call, the overall chart bullish is because something like this could happen, which has essentially already been happening. You can see the price has already been hovering right around $2, but let's just say that continues on for a little bit while longer, and then eventually starts to work its way back up, it being the price. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a big old set of lows right here. You'd have some consolidation lows right there, and then you just simply have the lows from where things were before the price, woke up. And what would you have? Again, big picture. You picture those as stair steps. Well, you still have stair steps making progress in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what truly strong moves are going to do over time. They're going to make progress forward. And in my opinion, making progress ideally is staying up above $2. Now, if the price does fall below it, you do still technically have the 50-period moving average down there that could provide some support. But ideally, especially given the price, was up above $4 for a little bit today, nobody wants to see the price dropping back down below $2. So we'll see if that level can hold. And if it can, then yeah, grand scheme of things viewpoint, the bulls will have plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. And that's, definitely priority number one right now. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.